Hello and welcome, I'm Mr. This is Mr. Gaming, and we're jumping into Watch Your Realms. It's campaign, it's normal, chapter 5, stage 15. Let's jump into it and have a look at the run and the team and that sort of stuff, how we make our team up. This is the boss fight at the end of chapter 5. This is the team we're using. Let's have a quick run through the team we're using. So we've got a fighter, he's up there mostly as a lord, don't really use him that much, but there are places we can use him. Okay, so we've got some of his skills done. They're not completely all done, but that's I bore out there, and we've got him up to, I think it was A1, wasn't it? This is our first defender. Now we do need a couple of defenders. Okay, so he's up to level 30. His promotions are all done up to 30, but you can go higher than this. Now I've got the two gear pieces on him. I've got the as you can see, vitality set, which gives him another 1000 HP. Which is nice. Unfortunately, the substats here are attack and crit damage, which are no use to him whatsoever. I would like a HP on there. His skills are all done, and there we go. We've got him awakened up as well. Now, I'm going to need a healer. I've got an epic healer. He's level 30. He's not fully promoted up or anything like that. I've only got him promoted twice. Gear wise, I've got him in an attacking sort of set because his healing, if you have a look at the healing, when you get a healer, have a look how they heal, and it will say there attack based healing or HP based healing. So you want to build them slightly differently depending on which form of healing they're doing. Have a quick look on their skills. Got some HP on that one, and I've got some defense on that one. Neither good, but I do get an extra 200 attack for having the set bonus. Okay, so as there's the attack coming in for him. We haven't got his skills all done. He's not awakened, and that's where we sit with him. Next I've got a fighter. If you've got a better fighter than this, great, go and use it. I'm not sure I even place it down at all, but you'd want a fighter with a lot of range, and there are some in the game, so if you get one, brilliant. Now I've got another defender. This is sort of an emergency defender, hardly going to use him, but there you go. He's got the vitality set on to get the extra 1000 HP. After that, I've got some DPS. Now, I've got some platform DPS. This is the first one I'm using. He comes in as a lord as well, so he sort of gets that bit of a crossover. I've got two pieces of gear on him. Both are rolled up to level 4, and then his skills are all done, but he's not awakened. Okay, so that's the first DPS. He's my third at DPS, for want of a better phrase. Okay, this is my second DPS, my second most powerful DPS. I've got him promoted all the way up. He's got the epic gear on that we got, but I haven't got any awakenings on him. This is my second defender, proper defender. So I need two decent ones. So I've got one done up to 30. This one's done up to level 31. He's a little better there. His promotions are done 3 times. I've got some gear on him, nothing fantastic. He's not promoted or anything like that, but I need 2 level 30-ish defenders. Okay, so this is my main DPS. So he's all the way leveled up as best as I can at the moment, and he's got my best gear on as well. Okay, skills aren't all done because you can't get hold of that epic stuff. I have managed to get him to awakened A1. Now, lastly, this is my other DPS. He's just helping out. If you've got better DPS than this, go for it. So what you actually want is, I've chucked some gear on him and I've done the skills that I could, but he's not awakened. So what do we actually want in our team? You need 2 solid defenders. You then want platform DPS, okay, and you want preferably 4 of them. Okay, the stronger they are, the better that's going to be for you, and you want 1 healer. That's the minimum requirement for your team. Okay, right, let's jump in and have a look at a run. Right, so I should be nicely out of the way here. Now, a couple of things about this match. The game wants you to fight in the middle of the map. That is not where you want to fight. It's where the boss heals up, and we want to avoid that. So we're going to fight down the other end of the map. We're going to fight on the far right-hand side of the map. Now, I've got my best defender on the top part, and I've got my best DPS facing up towards the top part as well. Okay, that's where my best DPS goes. That is because as the match develops, you get more and harder, and the boss comes all across the top side. Okay, the bottom side, I've got my second defender down, the weaker of the 2. And now I'm just waiting for my other DPS to come available. When my other DPS comes available, I will then place them facing down. Now, Next DPS I place down is my third best DPS, okay? So whoever your third best platform DPS goes there, they face down the map and they're going to help out there, okay? Now, depending on how strong that DPS is will depend on a couple of factors later on in the game for you, okay? Right, next coming up, we've got the bombs coming round. They're going to come round, we target those, they blow up, we can heal ourselves through it. So our healer goes here. For me, he goes here. He may go somewhere else for you, depending on what you've got happening, okay? So he covers off everything for me. That's all the healing required. He will take care of that. I'm just waiting for my last couple of coins to come up and I will place my last platform-based unit down, okay? So for my coins, I now place my next platform-based unit up facing straight down so he covers off that left-hand side to him, okay, all the way down. So that's where the mobs are going to come. Now, at this moment in the game, we quite happily, we let our DPS do their thing and we don't trigger any of the ultimates. We can see the ultimates here, they're all still available for us, okay? We need enough DPS here to just trigger off naturally. Now, as we can see, this is where the boss heals, in the center of the map here and maybe just off to the side. So that's roughly where the boss heals. Now we are going to avoid that because we're not going to be fighting there. That makes our life a lot easier when we're trying to manage this fight. So we let them come off, then we DPS them, and that's all good. Now we've still got the two poison units. Now I'm going to place someone down there. I have waited until that poison just finished. It just finished its tick. Then I placed the unit down. Now he is going to take some damage and he's going to die. But he needs to be there long enough to do a small job for us. Because my DPS on the platform isn't strong enough facing down to this bottom lane, I need to place someone extra down there. So I'm going to place someone extra down on that platform. They will take some damage and die, but they will have had enough time to actually do the DPS job that I want them to do, okay? So that's all they're there for. If your DPS on the platform is strong enough, absolutely fantastic, you won't need to worry about it. If it's not, someone on the platform there will really help you out just to push that DPS over the line for you, hopefully. Right, here come the mobs coming down. Now, our little mob down at the bottom here has got his ultimate ready. We don't see it down on the screen here because it's automatic for us, okay? So as soon as the mobs come round, he will start firing off his ultimate. It's a little early, but there we go. Now, on the top, there's a couple of things I want you to note. Now, if we have a look here, important part to notice about the fight. If your DPS on the top is a little lacking, you can use one of the extra units we've brought, one of the fighters or the spare defender, to place just at the top here. You can place them down in front of the boss and the other attacking unit to give yourself a bit more time. I'm not going to need it. I'm going to fire off my ultimates. Hopefully you won't either. If you need to do that, you can put a sacrificial lamb up there, take a few hits for you to give yourself a bit more breathing room as these mobs come round on the top, okay? There we go. We can recall him, we get the coins back, and then as we look in the top, I'm DPSing them down. I'm relatively happy. I can't cope with, my defender can't cope with two of those big units and the boss. I would die. So I have to make sure I get one down beforehand, okay? So there we go. If I was slow, I'd put a little defender in there or a little fighter and then just give myself a bit more breathing time. There is the second fighter almost done, and then we will start on the bottom. Okay, we have used up all our ultimates. We've triggered all of those off, and now we're just DPSing the boss down. We've got some time to DPS the boss down. The boss is about 80% at the moment. That's not an issue. We've got the next load of units coming on. So these units come with a time frame. We see a stopwatch above them. There we go. A little countdown, and then we've got this time unit ticking away for us. Okay, that's realistically how long we've got to DPS the boss down. So if I have a look down here, I'm slowly building up my ultimates, and when my ultimates become available, I will be able to use them to aid me getting the boss down. Now, if you don't need to use them, don't. You're up against no issues realistically. But I've used one of them. I don't use the other one because by the time it's available, the boss is almost down to his last 10%. I've placed my additional little DPS down here again. As soon as he became available, boom, we put him back up. I was probably a little bit slow, but there we go. If you can get him down a bit earlier, absolutely brilliant. The boss is now dead for us. That's fantastic. And now I've got my ultimates pretty much ready to go, okay? Now, on this bottom lane, if I want to slow them down, Again, I've got these spare defenders and spare fighters. I can put one of those down. Mob will turn around and then they break their pattern. So we can start DPSing him down there, okay? So we are aiding that DPS. Unfortunately went down and we placed the fighter down a little too late. If you can get that off earlier, then you'd be better off, okay? But there you go. That is the last couple of mobs gone there. We're just waiting for these two to die and then we're pretty much done. We can remove the other units we don't need. It just saves the healer doing any issues if they take any damage, okay? But last two mobs to do, and then the game is done for us, all right? There we are. Go in, gone. There we are. And that's it, 3-starred, okay? Remember, don't fight where you need to or where the game wants you to in the middle of the map. You're much better off down the bottom. And with that done for you, you get the next chapter unlocked, and then we've got gear raids 2 and 3 unlocked for us as well, okay? Right, thank you very much for your time. If you do, the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Plenty more guides come in, and we'll get you through the rest of the game as well, okay? Thanks for your time. Cheers. Goodbye.